February the 6th here in Hope Hull. Wake up this morning. You know, yeah, I slept in a little bit. I mean, it's 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock when I, got out. Did my little preliminary walk around. And missing bungees. Somebody decided to purloin a whole lot of bungees, and they tried to take my black tarp, but I guess they just couldn't get it off. And I guess there was enough traffic in here last night that kind of scared them off, or maybe, I don't know. But they absconded with about 20-30 bungees. Got a tarp partially pulled off. I had to adjust that.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
So this morning I'm sweaty, tired, and dirty already.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
I tried to straighten the tarp out a little bit, got my ladder out, got on top of the load, tried to readjust it. Just, styrofoam is not the easiest to pull against, because you can break the corners off of it and damage the product. I don't know what it looks like right now, but I don't know. Why can't people just keep their hands off of other people's property? All right, gonna do my pre-trip.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Finish bungeeing up this what little bungees I have. I got to redistribute to get this tarp tied down and secured. It's not going to be good. So I got about 185 miles to go to New Orleans from here. My first stop is going to be at Satsuma, Alabama, which is just about halfway. Then get to my stop this morning. I tell you, not a fun morning at all. And this past 2 loads have been absolute garbage. It's bad enough the shippers are late, now I got people stealing bungees. All right, well, I need to call a couple people today. Oh, well. Alrighty, I got my thing out, blah, 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 blah. Yes. So humid as all get out. Say about 70 degrees right now. Gray, cloudy, misty. A whole lot of no fun this morning. I can download video without any interruption, but I can't make a phone call here for some reason. I mean, even though there's a cell phone tower right in front of me, I mean, just right there. Right tip of my finger. Cell phone tower right there. There's another one right here. 2 freaking cell phone towers, and I can't get a signal. It'll go max down to nothing. Max to nothing. All the video I want, all the internet that I want, but phone call, nope, can't have that. All right, we're gonna make it down to Satsuma for our first load check.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
put a couple extra straps on the tarps. Try to keep them from flapping as much. I re-bungeed everything, bunched up as tight as I could, but I just couldn't move the tarp on the cargo, so it's like, can only do what I can do. So I'm gonna, make my phone calls, and I'm gonna get down the road. Oh, I tell you, like I said, every day that goes by, I'm just more and more ready for a break. Ugh. I can do a little bit of rain now. I still got all that salt stuck on the freaking truck. Alright, we are coming into Biloxi, Mississippi here. Gulfport area. Done a couple deliveries down at the port. Taking some rolls of paper out of Bruton, Alabama, the Georgia Pacific plant there. Taking them down to the port. The first time I was there, I had to have an escort because I did not have a TWIC card. Second time had a TWIC card, so basically zoomed right on in. Much easier. Alright, crossing the Biloxi River. But that's one of those things that, as a truck driver, just makes it so much easier to do everything. Now, have a TWIC card. You go into any port, rail yards, places like that, just to make it a lot easier without having to hire escorts and wait for them and make appointments. Basically, just go right on in, do what you do, right on out. You have an extra ID that allows you to do that, which is always so much better and easier when you don't have to wait for somebody else. Every time that I've had to wait for somebody else, it's caused nothing but troubles. And that's the problem with trucking. Shippers, receivers, having to make appointments, especially with flatbed, make appointments where cranes are involved, and the weather is always a little bit more of an issue with flatbedding. But other than that, not too bad. So temperature now sitting around 74 degrees. We got just a little over an hour to go to get to New Orleans, get to our stop. In about, 38 miles, we'll enter Louisiana. And then a couple miles after that. All right, just leaving Mississippi here. Just entering Louisiana.
Crossing border, entering Louisiana.
She could not tell his meaning, but something made her speak up. How badly are you hurt? Can you tell? The man looked at her gratefully. They poked me some, lady, and I fell hard before that. I wrapped my own shirt on it. This is off a guard. He indicated his blood-stained shirt. Well, you'd best let us see. Yeoman Marshal, is there a surgeon in town? She hoped she was right to use his title. Yes, said Ambrose. At the keep with Sir Fellis. He looked aside. We'll need clean cloths and water. It's too bad the marshal is gone. That's what they counted on, no doubt, said the driver. Fox, meanwhile, had unwrapped the rag he had bound to his head. Underneath was an ugly gash. She thought it looked bone deep. It's no wonder they thought you dead with that head wound, she commented. What's your name? Jerris, lady. Jerris Angarn of Dapplevale in Leonia. Do you know it? No. Be steady now. Fox helped Ambrose uncover the man's other injuries. Mostly bruises, but for 2 shallow gashes in side and back. You're lucky, Jerris. They could easily have killed you. I know it. He shifted uneasily as they began.
Alrighty, about 20 miles away from our destination. We are now on Lake Pontchartrain. We got our load off. It's 3:30 right now. Making our way over to the Pilot and the Place. L-A-P-L-A-C-E. The Place. Which is basically 30 miles away from my receiver. So right now we're on 610.
1.5 miles. Slide right on I-610 West.
I-10, I-610. Head a little bit west, northwest of the city. There's one a little bit closer. And a lot of little smaller, who knows what kind of places they are, truck stops. At least Ray McNally said there's truck stops. I don't know what kind of parking, security, blah, 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 blah they may have. But I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna get up to this Pilot, give me a shower, that'll be good for me, I'll tell you that. And I've had over 100 degree, well over 100 degree swing in temperature in 7 days. So now I'm back in t-shirt and shorts down here in, February, first week of February. All right, off to our right hand here. Got Lake Pontchartrain. And down to our left, to the south, we got a lot of oil refineries, shipyards, and things like that in the Gulf of Mexico, not too far from that. So We're heading just about northwest right now. Probably a little bit more north than northwest. But the sun is definitely starting to get to the last part of the sky here. But another exciting day on the highway.